So I'm doing shop cleanup, getting things organized and trying to get straightened up, making some space, organizing boxes and frames. I got a whole mess of repairs to make. I got to fix my elevator car. It took a tumble and it is completely Leaning Tower of Pisa right now. I got so much junk. I got all these old doors and window sashes and just stuff I collected over the years, taking up space in my shop. So, you know, I put this temporary structure up here. It's really crude stick frame, very limited lumber, no lumber across the front of it, as a matter of fact. And this is just billboard vinyl that I draped over. Initially, I had this set up as my paint booth, and as I transitioned away from custom work and started doing more beekeeping, I kind of added some cabinets in here and some you know, just kind of, this room just got out of hand, got messy real quick. And as you can see, my extraction equipment is in here, and the problem I'm running into is this whole thing is being overrun by mice. Every time I come in here, there's mice. They just chew on everything and they're unsanitary. So I got to get rid of everything that's in here. I got about 25, maybe 30 pounds of honey sitting in this uncapping tank, and the damn mice got into it, so I can't use it. I will put it back out for the bees come the spring or warm days, maybe like this week. But again, this whole room has just been overrun with mice. So I'm in the process of breaking this room down and cleaning all this up and out, taking these cabinets down. You can see when I said very limited framing, it's very, very limited framing. But it was enough to serve its purpose at the time, and now's the time where I'm upgrading, expanding, and making my room neat, clean, and safe. The problem is I have been poorly organized with some of my beekeeping equipment, especially old frames, and the mice have gotten into them. I built this frame rack, which does a great job of holding a whole boatload of frames, but it's been out here and it's been attacked multiple times. I mean, it's just open for the mice to get to it, so they come in and they chew on the wax and dirty everything up. So I got to go ahead and clean all those frames as well. And the idea of what I'm doing here is, you can see right here, this vertical upright, there's electricity right there that I can use for my room once I get it set up. So it's basically going to go from that one to this other one. I planned for 20 feet, but I think I'm going to go to 24, which is basically the that space there. And I can probably show you a little bit better from above. So that room there is 8 by 14. So I'm going to extend it another 10 feet. It'll be approximately the same height, but it will be decked to the point where I can store things on top of it. I'm going to go 2 by 8s on the ceiling joists, and then plywood that, and then I have that much more space up off the floor that I can use for some of my storage of various things. And eventually I'll probably build a staircase on it, but for the time being, I'm just gonna, well, I gotta wait till I get a little bit more money before I can do that. So that's what I'm working on today. So I gotta clean up my lathe area and pull all that stuff off and break that room down completely, so then I can free that space up for the new room. I'm going to make it able to pull my extractor in and out with a 4-foot door, as well as just a regular door for myself that I can really police. Like I said, the mice are my biggest enemy at the moment. That's what I'm doing most of this work for, and also I want to try to get the room certified. We'll see about that. issue I have is drainage. My drain is all on this wall, and the lowest point is all the way up in this front corner. So to effectively use this space back here, I got to be able to do something with the drain. Apart from running another one, I think what I might do is I'm going to run a sink in there with water and probably do like a reclamation tank, or just run it outside because it'll just be water. Just water, no soap, none of that stuff, just for rinsing hands and equipment, and for being able to clean my extractor with hot water in that space. But again, reclamation of that water is going to be my priority problem. But again, I don't plan on using a ton of water. I'm not going to run it for hours on end. I'm pretty efficient with using water as it is. So in order for me to get all this out of the way, I got to get all the rest of my life junk out of the way, and really need like a solid 10 days in here to do this start to finish, which I just don't have because I am still working full time for someone else. But you know, life gets in the way of your plans until you stop letting them. So I'm going to do everything I can to get this place in order over the next 2 months, 3 months. Basically, I feel like I have till mid-February to be comfortable with my progress and with everything, and then that way March on is all be intensive work, and all my prep work will be done. So got a lot to do. There's never a dull moment when it comes to being a commercial beekeeper, even on a small scale. And doing it on my own is even more challenging, but also rewarding. Got to say that. I don't feel tired when I'm in here doing this. I don't feel like I am wasting my time. It's all positive. But just to give you an idea, this is the problem with the shop, is this is just literally completely soaked in dust. This is clean-ish, and this is what it looks like with the dust. So you can see this has gotten a fair bit of dust. And that's the other issue or the other reason that I'm building the room, is so I can keep all of my bee equipment, my extraction equipment, all that stuff clean. And also be able to use my wood shop, you know, for building frames and boxes and swarm traps and all the other fun stuff that I like to do. So a lot of work, but a lot of fun and worth it in the end. Thanks for watching. Hound dog.